Later, I'd like to ask you a question about the huge need that I've read just by going on your website and everything else. So that's going to be exciting. Okay, we have a video now, a very important video, as to why it's important to volunteer. And that's where you come in. Volunteer or donate to CASA. So let's go to video.
All right, you're cleared.
Okay, the video will play, but you're still here.
Oh.
We're going to announce the first drawing of Big B coffee card, $25 card.
Wait, don't I yell it from back there?
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's okay.
Yes. You're right.
I was like, I think I yell it from back here.
Not yet. I'll tell you. Actually, you'll hear it.
My page too.
I'll say our next guest, that's you. And you can just motion. Folks that are in need of help. And that's where you come in. Teenagers, young kids, they're on the streets, or maybe they're in a situation that they shouldn't be in. So that's what CASA does.
Okay.
And you can help either with donations, or maybe you want to help with the kids themselves.
Yeah, it's been a
So think about that, okay? And we've got more coming up. We're also going to be talking, as I say, from a fella from Eagle Lake Triathlon. And I've never been in a triathlon, so this is going to be neat. I'm going to learn a lot of stuff. And so will you. And we're going to have gift cards from Iron Shoe Distillery in Niles given to you. And a gift card for $100 from the Four Winds Casino. So anyway.
Go ahead, run up there. Go ahead.
All right, so
Oh,
do we
I'm
have
gonna
a winner for the Big B? Erica.
We do. Julie Christopher.
All right, Julie Christopher. Okay, now for the winners, we will contact you through Facebook about picking up your prize. Once again, we will contact you about picking up your prize. So if you just tuned in now, like your streaming video that you're looking at, comment and share this live stream for a chance to win, okay? All right, well, thank you very much. We appreciate you being here, and I'm going to call you back in a little bit. All right. Our next guest, as I said, is from Eagle Lake Triathlon, and that is David Gilbert. Come on up. Hi.
Hey, how are you doing?
I'm doing great. Okay. Would you tell everybody about the details of the Eagle Lake Triathlon? You know, the date, the time, and things like that.
Yeah. So just tell you a little bit about the history first off. This will actually be our 11th year.
Wow.
Doing the Eagle Lake Triathlon, so it's been around for quite a while.
Yeah.
We did skip last year due to COVID, so this year's event's actually going to be held on August 7th at Eagle Lake in Eversburg, Michigan.
Write that down.
And all the address, info, and details are available at eaglelaketry.com. But a great landmark for those that know Eversburg is Stacy's Restaurant right over there on North Shore Drive. So.
Okay, great. Well, I got a few questions for you, Dave. Tell everybody, and myself included, what is a triathlon? I've never been in one.
So a traditional triathlon is an event of 3 disciplines, which is swimming, biking, and running. Now, there are other variations. There's aqua bikes, where you just swim and bike. But traditional triathlon is you participate in all 3 of those events for a certain distance until completion.
So an aqua bike is not where you get in the water and start pedaling.
No. Thankfully, that might be a little dangerous.
Yeah. Okay. All right, tell us about the history of the Eagle Lake Triathlon. You kind of did that a bit. Is there any more on that?
Yeah. So, I mean, it started about, like I said, 12 years ago, technically. So this is our 11th year. And it was originally, the benefactor for that was Life Treatment Centers in South Bend, Indiana. And the race was actually started, I believe, with just a group of local triathletes that wanted to offer an opportunity for that sport to happen in the area. In addition to that, also offer an avenue for nonprofits to be able to raise money for their organization.
That's what I was going to ask. So this is not just to have fun. This is actually to bring money in for needy nonprofits. Well, not needy, but those in need.
That is correct.
Yeah.
That is correct.
Okay,
Absolutely.
good. All right, why should somebody race or volunteer?
That's quite a question. So when I tell people I'm involved in triathlons, they always give me a funny look. You're involved in triathlons? Why would you be involved in that?
Because he's young, yeah.
And I always tell them, don't knock it until you try it.
Okay.
Right? So don't be afraid to participate in a triathlon until you've done it. And same with volunteering.
Okay.
It is so much fun to see athletes and some people that are aspiring athletes
Yes.
go out and work hard. They train hard, and you see all that come to fruition on the date of the event. And if that doesn't get you motivated and exciting, I don't know what would. So
Right, and you know what? What you said there piqued something in me. Right now, people with COVID have been isolating. They're bored. They need to see people. So getting out there and giving is going to get them out of that funk.
absolutely.
There you go. So that's a reason.
In already this year, we've seen just people chomping at the bit,
Yeah.
just waiting to get out. Participation is up, registrations are up, because people are looking to get out and do something right now.
Is that you? Get out and do something. Okay. Next, how is the event sponsored?
Yeah, so the event right now, obviously the sponsor is Cass County CASA.
Okay.
And so proceeds from the race, any revenue generated from race registration, your registration, if you sign up right now, will actually go towards CASA. In addition, there's also opportunities where you can, if you're even an individual or a business, to engage in a sponsorship package, so you can have your names on T-shirts, the bibs, all sorts of gear. So if you're looking to advertise and support CASA, it's a great opportunity to do
That's
that.
a dual thing there.
Absolutely.
Well, that's good. Okay. All right. Now, how does somebody go about registering? Like you said, you get on the website or
Yes, eaglelaketry.com. So it's
Okay.
TRI.com. It's on the screen right here, yes.
Oh, it's on the screen. Well, we can't see the screen, so thank you, Charles.
And you can see all the event details, all of the distances. One thing to keep in mind, there is a distance for just about everyone. So if you're hesitant about getting into the sport, or if you're somewhat athletic and just want to try it out for the first time, our distances are very individual friendly for beginners, as well as we offer a kids triathlon as well, which is
Oh, that's
so
great.
much fun.
Oh,
So,
yeah. So it's the whole family,
yeah, absolutely.
from child to grandpa.
Absolutely.
All right.
yeah.
And for you at home, by the way, we have a team in the back. There's Charles and Dave. So if you're sitting on the couch, just applaud them. Thank you. Okay. All right. So one last question. Let's remind everybody of the date and time of the event.
Yes, so that is August 7th, Saturday, August 7th. And you can see the full schedule online The race actually the first race starts at 8 a.m.
8 a.m., write that down.
But if you're participating, you got to be there much earlier than that. So EagleLakeTry.com, you can see the full schedule and all the details for registration and event times. So.
Thank you, David.
Absolutely.
I appreciate
My
it.
pleasure.
Fist
Thank
bump.
you.
Boom.
Appreciate it.
All right. Okay. We want to thank David for coming and letting everybody know about this triathlon. And I don't know about you, but I got informed here what a triathlon is. That's kind of neat. And I do have some friends, by the way, who are ancient, like myself, and they do these kind of things. All right. I want to remind you, again, like, share, for a chance to win the last 2 gifts. And what are those? I told you before, I'm going to say it again. It's a gift card, number 1, for $25 to the Iron Shoe Distillery in Niles, and then a gift card for $100 to the Four Winds Casino. All right, now we're going to move to someone who has benefited from having CASA in their lives.
Do throughout the month, and it's annoying. It's tired. It makes you so tired. You don't want to get up in the morning and go to court.
They may have changes in caseworkers. They may have changes in their legal representation. They may go into different foster homes or different residential facilities. So they're going through all kind of changes, but the CASA volunteer sticks with them. So it's kind of like something that's more permanent for them when they have so much transition going on.
Every time that I'd hear from my foster parents, oh, Doug is going to pick you up next week or this and that, I don't know, it wasn't the same reaction. It was always happy.
You're helping to change the outcome of these traumatized children. That's what we need to do if we want to think long-term about solutions to these kind of problems.
It's nice. It's nice having someone there for you, even though they really don't have to be. And that's all kids like me need, is just a little bit of care, a little bit of push. And I don't know, if it wasn't for him, I would not be what I am right now.
And he's overcome so much, and he's made it work. Persistence, perseverance, dedication.
It's almost unbelievable, seriously.
It is.
Like,
And we're back. Have you ever heard Houston, we got a problem? Well, we had a problem. We had some technical difficulties. So, Charles, did we go to that video yet?
We're going to go to the donor video.
We're going to go to the donor video, but before then, I just want to tell you, remember to donate or give your time as an advocate. That would be great, because there are kids out there that need you. And one more time, I'm going to tell you, to get a prize, or be put in for a prize, I should say. You may not get it, but there's a good chance. Like, comment, and share this live stream that you're watching for a chance to win. So let's go to that video now.
And I've seen circumstances where children were so neglected, it was almost like watering a plant, that they came out after being placed in a different environment. But I've seen the other end too, where we have successful families, and families who faced the problems and dealt with the problems and had a successful reunification.
You know, everybody wants to change the world, but we just want to change these kids' stories, one kid at a time. I truly believe, I know CASAs make a huge difference in cases. I know they make big impacts in these kids' lives by just being able to be that constant, that one person that stays there.
There's a lot of different programs you can volunteer for. You know, there's a lot of civic organizations and other volunteer organizations, but this is work that you can do, volunteer work that you can do where you're directly working with the person you're helping. Donating to the program helps so many kids through the volunteers that are working with them directly.
I always feel like the more the merrier, you know, the more hands, the more help. And there's so many kids that need help and so many families. I don't want to use the quote, it takes a village, but it really does.
Sheets here got discombobulated, so let me uncombobulate them. All right. We're going to find out some more about CASA here. Erica.
Yes.
I was reading the information about CASA, and one of the things that struck me is that 180 children, 180 plus children in foster care in Cass County, they're in need. There's only 16 volunteers to advocate for only approximately 40 of these 180 kids. Talk to everybody about what's going on here.
Yeah, that's true. On average, we have about 180 kids that are in care due to abuse and neglect, and so those are only the abuse and neglect cases that we are talking about here in the county. One of our goals, our big long-term goals here at CASA, is to have a CASA advocate for every single kid that is in care. So the need is great. We're always looking for new volunteers to do that training and the requirement. And then that will just obviously help us reach that goal to where every kid that's in care will be able to have an advocate and have their voice heard in court, and hopefully that will expedite their time in care in regards to the whole court proceedings.
Right.
So.
Yeah, and to me, there's a lot of kids that are going through things. Sometimes I'll be driving and I'll see a kid walking with their head low, and I'm wondering what's going on with them, and I say a little prayer for them. And so the need is huge, and it isn't just here, it's nationwide, probably worldwide. So thank you. Anything else before we move on here that you'd like to say about CASA? I know I put you on the spot,
You did.
but that was intended.
No, honestly, and truly, what we really need right now, what our kids in care need right now, is we need you to donate. We need you to support our nonprofit.
Okay.
A good portion of our money goes right back to our kids, to our volunteer advocates, so we can provide them the training and all the necessities that they need to make sure that these kids are getting their needs met. And moving, like I said before, moving through the court proceedings so they can find a safe, permanent home as quickly as possible.
Okay, great. Well, I just want to say to the folks listening and watching, share. You have power right now in your hands. Share. Tell people. I've seen the posters and the word CASA before, but until now, I wasn't aware of everything. And maybe you're like that. So I know you know people like that. Share, okay? So, anyway. All right, Erica, let's do the final two drawings for a gift of $25 for Iron Shoe Distillery in Niles and a gift card for $100 from Four Winds Casino. And as before, we'll contact you through Facebook about picking up your prize. Remember also, continue to like, comment, and share this live stream for a chance to win. All right. Oh, and don't forget, by the way, you may want to contact CASA and become an advocate. All right, I want to throw that again in there. All right, and the winner is
For the Iron Shoe,
the
winner is Don DeLong.
Don DeLong. Yeah. That sounds like a song, Don DeLong. Okay. And then for the gift card for $100 from Four Winds Casino,
it is Denise Shantz.
Oh, Denise Shantz, drum roll please. And again, we will be contacting you through Facebook if you are the winner. So we just want to thank you for joining us tonight. And we want to thank you for the time that you are going to put in to CASA or the donation you're going to put in. And so from Erica, myself, CASA, David, thank you. Oh, and On Base Productions, who produced this, he did a wonderful job. That's Charles. We just want to say thank you and good night.